Hey everybody, this is Abby from Abigail's Photography, and I'm here to share today with you the 3 quickest ways to elevate your wedding photography business. First of all, and I think this might be the most important, is to build in extra time. And I think the most important thing to understand is that although you may, gain an extra 30 minutes or an hour or so getting to be at home or resting, I think of every wedding as an opportunity to grab the best images, the portfolio worthy images, to do your best of the best work. And I don't think you can do that when you give yourself a very, very tight timeline. For every wedding I shoot, I show up at least 30 minutes to an hour, and sometimes 2 or 3 hours before they have technically hired me. And I've gotten to a point where I usually only book full day weddings because I tend to do this, but this gives me a chance to get all the detail shots, to get everything that all the different vendors want, which is super important. We'll kind of get to that later, but it's important to get all the things that the couple's gonna want, to have time to walk around the venue, to think through all of your shots. Sometimes I'll even go to a venue a week or two beforehand to plan ahead, to think about all the different things that I can do to make that day go very smoothly and to not be running around like a crazy person, trying to get every single shot as fast as I can, which leads to not very high quality work. Second of all, curate, curate, curate. I know that this is a stinking buzzword that everyone throws around, but it is so important not to share every single image you take. And everyone takes great images, everyone takes bad images. There are times when I have taken images and I'm like, that was horrible. But the important thing to know is that yes, you're going to take some not great images. There's going to be parts of a wedding day that aren't styled well, that aren't very portfolio worthy. And it's completely okay not to share every single one of those. I usually try from each wedding to find the top 10 images, unless it was just an exceptionally planned, styled wedding, but the top 10, 15 images, and share those on my Instagram, on my website, Pinterest, all of those sorts of things. Of course, the clients are gonna want all of that, and you should do your very best to deliver the best content to them. But I think as far as what you're putting in portfolio, it's extremely important to be very, very, very picky as to what you are sharing with the entire world. And last but not least, it is to try to get published and to build real relationships with people. Getting published is sometimes one of those things when you're first starting, you look ahead and you're like, I will try to get published in 3 years from now, when I'm creating all of the best work ever. But I think it's so important to start making it a part of your workflow now, to look through every wedding and find the best 20 images from that wedding and submit it to magazines, to online blogs, to it's great to start locally and find things that are a little bit easier to get into and could possibly get you more local work. As you get better, you can aim for the higher end magazines, and then building real relationships is so important. Finding people that are in and around your level of work that you're doing, people who are just starting out but seem to have a lot of talent. It's so important to get to know them, grab coffee, grab drinks with them, ask them if you can take a few pictures for their portfolio, for their website. Just get to know people really well, and that's where a lot of the relationship building will get you to the next level. You'll be able to book more weddings because they'll be one of the first people that you think about. You'll recommend them and then they'll recommend you hopefully back. So that's about it. Those are the 3 quickest ways to elevate your wedding photography business. Let me know in the comments what you think. If there's one that you're gonna start implementing this week or at your next wedding, I hope to hear you. Thanks.